and gentlemen, this is a heavyweight kickboxing bout, and it is for the Shamrock Fighting Championships heavyweight kickboxing title. And introducing to you first, on my right, fighting out of the Bogart Smokehouse blue corner, a fighter that stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, official weight 230.8 pounds. He's fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Offor! Across the cage fighting tonight out of the first form red corner, an undefeated kickboxer who stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, official weight 260.8 pounds, fighting out of St. Charles, Missouri, James Selzer!
Referee Dwayne Best has the call for this contest. This is for the Shamrock FC heavyweight kickboxing title. James Selzer in the red tape, Mike Offor in the blue. Both of these guys are giant and hit hard. So let's see how this plays out. Oh, Selzer comes out immediately.
Seltzer's in great shape. He might not look the part exactly 100%, but if you know all the weight the kid's lost and the way that he fights, he hits like a truck. He's in phenomenal shape. Offer's big and long, so we'll have to see what happens here.
Offor also has a lot of experience.
He does. Seltzer doesn't have the experience, but Seltzer has been training his heart out. Both come from great gyms on top of that, Jeremy.
Oh, big duck under there from Offor again. He's using that Muay Thai clinch, just nailing him in the stomach with it.
He really has a good clinch. I'm a big on clinch, great, but keep your back off the cage when you're clinching. If you can stay on the outside or stay on the outside instead of the inside there, that's good. You see Seltzer trying to change directions and put his back against the cage.
And as you said, the cage makes such a difference because there's no give to it like there was back in your days in the boxing ring.
Right, 100%. Here's the thing, Offer's going to try to play rope-a-dope, and I would not be playing rope-a-dope with Seltzer. And Seltzer, Jeremy, I keep going back to this, he has got a gas tank. That's where Offer needs to be throwing knees in the cage like that, keep his back against the cage. One thing, Seltzer's coming straight in. He needs to change levels a little bit.
Work that angle. The angle is so important.
Working the angle, but also moving his head. Someone like Offer that can stay long like that and look over the top.
30 seconds here in the first round.
It's a great fight. Great fight overall.
Yeah, Selzer now trying to make him carry his weight up against the cage.
He's smart.
Big kick there by Offer. Answered by Selzer.
One thing I would say to both of them is start putting little combinations together a little bit. They're trying to throw one-punch combos, but they're both massive heavyweights that can knock you out with one punch too.
Yeah, this is the thing. These guys are true heavyweights.
True heavyweights, absolutely. Great first round.
So if you are in the corner here of James Selzer, what advice are you going to give him?
He's got to move his head. I would say number one, he's got to move his head and put his combinations together. Change levels a little bit, pop the jab to the body, relax a little bit. Pop a jab, looking for overhand right, I would say. You got a taller opponent. I would also say, work the body a little bit with your punches. You throw high, then change levels, throw low. Look for some knees as well. Do not, and I would also tell him, do not let your back against the cage. Do not. If I'm in the Offer's corner, I'm saying, hey, relax, dude. Stay long. You're a good 2 to 4 inches longer. Work off your jab. Look for straight punches down the pipe, okay? And then when he tries to pressure you, circle off. Relax.
Both of these guys, though, do have amazing gas tanks for their size. As you said, as we jump here into the second round. So, Jesse, how did you see that first round?
You know what? It depends on how you look at it. I mean, that's a tough one to call, man. I really mean that, and that's not being political here. Offer was more explosive with the knees. Seltzer was more explosive with the hands. So, I wouldn't want to be a judge.
Second round underway. Big kick there. Oh, and a right hook from Offer. Again, back to the tie-up.
Let me say this, Jeremy. I say, you know what? You can't, as a judge, you can't say one's right or wrong if they pick the other person.
Oh,
my Lord. There was their straight left hand. It was a southpaw. That's what he's got to do. And that's what James has got to look down the pipe with a right hand, and Offer's got to look with his left.
This is definitely Selzer's toughest fight to date.
It's probably Offor's as well.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, this is what we're trying to make it here. These great experiences for these guys that we can make them, push them on to a Glory or a bigger organizations. See, he's walking straight in. James is walking straight in. He's not moving his head whatsoever.
And he ate it because of it.
Yes, he needs to
Two
change
straight
levels.
right ahead as they land right here in front of us. Selzer working that body, but again, Offor has got the tie clinch down.
He does have the tie clinch down really well, and he knows how to make space as well.
Offor, oh!
There's the jab. There's the jab. Now circle off.
And the jab is so important in this.
Absolutely, especially as a southpaw. Stay long. Stay long. But if I'm Offor, but if I'm Selzer, I'm saying throw your jab and get inside.
Right.
Right? And cut the angles a little bit. These are talented guys, man. Great fight.
30 seconds remaining in this round.
Big teep kick there out of Offor, answered by Selzer. It's the tie clinch, though, that is really kind of dictating this fight right now.
It is. Is it that, or is it the pressure from Selzer? You know, I mean, you could look at it in both senses. There's one punches. These guys are beasts, man.
Absolutely.
Let me say this, Jeremy. There was a lot of people talking about this fight before. I mean, the fight card in general. And I think a lot of them, you know, we're known as an MMA organization, right?
Right.
But at the same time, I think there was a lot more people saying this was going to be fight of the night with these two.
This
definitely has lived up to it, I can tell you that.
Absolutely. This was my sleeper fight of the night coming into this contest.
Well, I don't know what you're sleeping on because everyone was talking about. No one was sleeping. It's a great fight.
I don't know. I think there's been a lot of talk about our main event tonight with Ariane Zekti and Austin Bashi. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just giving you trouble. I mean, it's a dynamite fight. And if you look at the Austin Bashi, the Ariane Zekti fight, man, you can go to 10 people and 5 are going to say one way and 5 are going to say the other way. And then the other 5 are going to say how the other one's going to win, and everyone's going to disagree on that as well.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Most definitely here. Third round coming up.
Out on the bars. Third and final round here. This round will
Jeremy, I really think this comes down to the third round. Who's going to win this fight?
I agree on that one. It's a very close fight.
I do, no matter what, I give the second round to Offor. I gave the second round to Offor for sure.
I agree with that.
The first one is very close. You can't go wrong.
Oh, huge left hand.
Wow, man.
Selzer is as tough as they come.
Tough is great, but it's also not being tough to get hit in the head. If he can change his levels, I'm serious.
You're not wrong.
Because he's so talented. He's so talented. You don't see heavyweights with gas tanks like this.
No,
man.
at all. Did you have a gas tank like this back in the day?
Probably not. Probably not. I was 175 pounds, so I better had a
little something, right?
Decent gas tank. These guys are great fighters, man. Huge. Oh, he's gonna throw a spinning back fist. You know, what's crazy, Jeremy, is back, you know, people were giving us trouble for doing kickboxing, you know, 10 years ago on MMA cards, and we just loved it.
Absolutely.
Stayed near and dear to it.
Oh.
And now, all of a sudden, now everyone's asking how many more kickboxing we're going to do, which is just amazing. And if you look at the way the trend is going, these are the fights that everybody loves.
Completely.
This is what it's like, oh, we want more of this,
And this is why. It's action nonstop.
Action nonstop.
Big kick there out of Selzer. Again, huge knee answered from Offor.
Oh. And once again, we got 30 seconds left. Whoever steals his 30 seconds probably wins the round, man. I am really big on the aggressor in kickboxing, who's going forward, and then the person's not running backwards. But neither one of these guys are going backwards.
Right, there is no going backwards for either of these guys. Little smile there out of Offor.
Yeah, they both should be smiling, man, at this point. With 10 seconds left in a fight like this is amazing. Ooh. See, they're throwing ones and twos. Unbelievable.
How tough are these guys?
Wow. Give it up, fans. I mean, unbelievable. Wow. Wow. You couldn't pay me to be a judge.
Beautiful fight there.
No matter what I say, it's a 29-28 someone's going to win. So there's my scorecard.
That was pretty good, Jess.
Yep, Jeremy going to put a belt on one of these guys. Thanks for having me.
That's right, Shamrock FC president Jesse Finney. Also former kickboxer Jesse Finney back in the old days. Beautiful fight there, though, out of both of our heavyweights. Anyone's guess in that fight, one of them will walk away tonight, the Shamrock FC heavyweight champion. A great work there, but we still have more action to come tonight. Of course, our co-main event, which will feature Dustin Lampros and Ashton Caniglia, and then our main event, Ariane Zekti and Austin Bashy. Let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of 3 rounds in this heavyweight championship bout, we go to the judges' scorecards for your official decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Your winner out of the blue corner, Mike Offor!
And the new Shamrock FC heavyweight champion in the world of kickboxing is Michael Offor out of Maryville Boxing. Beautiful fight there out of both of these guys. James Selzer taking his first loss, but should not hang his head. That was an incredible fight here.